And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Athletics.
Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Luis Severino.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. That one missing inside. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Up the middle. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Willie Adames stands in. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Chapman gets a piece there. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Severino throws to first. Adames dives back in safely. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
So here's Wade now. And that one wrapped foul. First and second here, no outs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Soderstrom over to second. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Outside low, going to count 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all
Bailey.
day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. There's a strike at the knees.
No ball, 1 strike.
Inside, and the count even 1-1. Ramos off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 3, and the Athletics coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this,
Designated
known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Bailey hauls it in, 2 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Next offering is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. The A's go quietly. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, left
And
fielder,
now here's a
Grant
speed
McCray.
threat. Outfielder Grant McCray. And first offering is fouled off. McCray, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. That's down and in. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Let's go, green and gold, baby, let's go.
There's the strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark. We
the
head to the bottom of the
A's,
second
catcher,
at the plate. Shea Langoliers. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch is downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third, and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting
First
chart. Just doesn't have much
baseman,
success
Tyler
in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good
Second
throw,
baseman,
but very
Zach
difficult to get
Gallo.
anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gallo. And that one pulled foul. Man at first, one away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McRae pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Soderstrom off of first with 2 away.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off
inning,
for
and
San
digging in for San
Francisco,
Francisco,
second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald. Severino back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to
Now
effective
batting,
pitching is getting ahead in the
shortstop,
count.
Willie
And as a
Adames.
pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And another ball.
2-0.
Way
3-0.
inside, gets out of the way.
Hup.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control,
batting, third
autopilot,
baseman,
just
Matt
dominating these
Chapman.
hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Chapman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 straight.
Stays alive. Severino kicks, deals. Outside. Ball 1.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Luis Urias. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is down low. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. Start of the 4th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And here is Elliot Ramos. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Wade on at first. Nobody out. And strike 2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Michel Otañez appears to be getting loose. McFarland also throwing. Severino. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Inside just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To short, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. Severino with another strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Grounded out his first time.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's outside.
Careful.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Webb checks on first. Langoliers back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Severino will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, TJ McFarland.
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So a man aboard. Grant McCray getting ready to hit. This to third, and that's just foul. Yastrzemski aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side could be two. Good feed, that's one. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Lee goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's go, green and gold, bring it home.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
Let's go, green and gold, baby, let's go.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. That ends the frame. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Outside low, ball 1.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Seth Brown
Now
up next for the A's.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Giants leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Luis Urias. 1 for 1 with a single so
Luis
far.
Urias.
And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
To the right side, Fitzgerald. Over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob
Wilson. Up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Geloff at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. McFarland back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up
Chapman.
against it with 2 strikes right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Chapman gets a piece there. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Butler makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Lamont Wade Jr.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Ground ball up the middle. Geloff slings to first in time.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had
Now
plenty
batting,
of time to take that
designated
extra
hitter
step,
Elliot
secure his
Ramos.
grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
Three balls.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. That one finds the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Geloff to first. Third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. So digging in, Lawrence Butler.
For the Athletics, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J.
2 down,
Bleday.
base is empty. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Come on, green and gold.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-1.
The A's trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back.
the
We're in the
Athletics,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
47.
Michel Otanez.
Michel
They know that he can
Otanez.
get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mike Yastrzemski
Leading
up
off
here.
for the Giants, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now. Grant McCray digs in
left
now.
fielder Grant McCray.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Softly hit back behind third. And foul ball. Right through there. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball
Now
I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. Just got him on that one.
Now batting.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one fouled off. The Giants leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, popped up left side. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman Zach Geloff.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Grant
the
Holman
A's.
into the game.
Number
Just trying to keep this
67.
one close here, and this is where a
Grant
bullpen can give their
Holman.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading off
Tyler
for San
Fitzgerald.
Francisco, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
Go, Green, go.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Holman, the tall righty, 250 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And now 2-2. And that's down and away.
3-2. Let's go, Green, go, baby. Let's go.
Got him swinging.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
Now batting
Gets the out.
shortstop Willie Adames.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball.
The
One
Athletics
strike.
have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Misses inside. It's 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. This one in the air, center field. Bleday settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting third baseman Matt
2
Chapman.
outs, base is empty. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Chapman gets a piece there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's towards center. Bleday settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. That one's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Fought off foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher
Up
on the same
next
page
for
right
the
now.
A's,
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far. And even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Wilson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Athletics trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and the count now 2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Wilson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Ferguson.
Now pitching for the A's.
Yeah, the batter now,
Number 44.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Leading off for San Francisco, first baseman Lamont Wade Jr.
That's too low. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hogan Harris, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Murdoch getting cranked up as well. And there's a strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Soderstrom steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And now 2-0.
2-0. Ball 3.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his
Up next
shoulder
for
the entire
Giants,
at bat.
Catcher Patrick
1 gone
Bailey.
runner at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. In there for strike 1. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Protecting with
left fielder,
strikes on him
McCray.
and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out, and now it's going to be Grant McCray. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One out, runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. And downstairs.
2 strike.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Tyler Ferguson is done, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
A's,
on now, Jose
number
Leclerc.
37.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Jose
bleed and keep the score
Leclerc.
right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Inside,
that's a ball.
ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one outside. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
1 away with a runner at third. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Careful.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Now batting,
Two down, base is
Tyler
empty.
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Randy Rodriguez.
Now pitching for
And you know,
San
bullpen
Francisco,
guys can struggle sometimes when
number
they're called upon
73,
with big leads because
Randy
it just doesn't have the same
Rodriguez.
intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your
Leadoff
mental toughness
for
matters
the
in situations like this as well.
designated hitter,
And now the DH, Brent Rooker. Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Strike two.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's downstairs. 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Rooker at second with nobody out. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three.
Boog gets
Up
talked about a
next
lot,
for the
but a
A's,
good high fastball in a
catcher,
two-strike
Jay
situation, it's just
Langeliers.
become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
The Athletics down to their last out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering upstairs.
Green one.
Next offering is fouled back. Rodriguez is just one strike away. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.